you feeling though?
Good. I mean, nice to be out here.
Yeah?
I mean, fuck with it.
You been in LA before?
Second time.
Second time. What'd you do the first time?
Shit.
Trapped?
I mean, nah. I recorded a lot. You feel me?
Oh yeah, because you were out last. I forgot that's how this went. That I was sick, and that's why we didn't link up last time.
Yeah.
And that's also why it's 1 a.m. right now, and I'm fucking here interviewing you, because I was just like, I'm not gonna let this fuck up the second time.
Hell yeah.
Exactly. All right. So where are you from exactly? Tell me about what corner of Maryland you grew up in.
I'm from Landover, like Bracey Road.
Okay.
I mean, I seen shit that like typical kid would see for real.
Like what?
Like,
Is this a regular ass like sort of neighborhood or what?
nah, it was like hood for real.
It was bad.
Yeah, but I moved with my grandmother.
You moving your grandma out of there?
Nah, I moved with my grandmother
Oh.
because they didn't want me to.
Where'd you move to?
I moved like shit, like I don't know. It's between both places. Like,
Okay.
what would I call it? Mitchellville.
That's what it's called?
Yeah.
You know, I've been watching The Wire a lot lately, so I feel like I'm really tuned into whatever's going on out there, bro.
Yeah.
Is that accurate? You ever seen it?
No, I haven't.
Really? You gotta get on
What
that
is
shit.
that?
It's like a crime drama that started in 2002 about like it's just about like the cops and how they deal with all kinds of different like criminal groups. Like the first season is all about like the dude selling crack in the projects and how the cops are like dealing with them. Everybody's snitching. It's wild as fuck.
I don't fuck with snitches.
No, you don't fuck with snitches. All right, so how does Xanman the rapper start to develop, become a thing?
I mean, because I was known, people say two things all the time. Like, oh, you take Xans, or they even say that your name's Xanman because you got bars, but I was known for having bars. Like,
So,
I can count the times on my hands when I took them.
for real?
Yeah.
So you were selling Xanners?
Yeah.
How the fuck you get into that lane? You got a prescription or something? No? You knew the plug?
Yeah.
Stewie?
Yeah. For Family Guy.
So that was like, when did you start doing that?
I mean, probably I would say 2016 when I first got my hands.
You were in high school?
Yeah.
See, I didn't know about Xanax when I was in high school.
What do y'all have back then?
Like bad weed and like light beer. Basically, is what I would describe it.
Motherfucker. Yeah, that's
All
crazy.
right, but talk to me about what you were like in high school.
Horrible.
Horrible.
Yeah.
How?
It was bad. I did whatever. Like, I remember my 11th grade year, I rode a moped in the school.
You did.
Straight through. They thought the principal ain't know. They thought they was buffering. Somebody was buffering the floor.
You telling me you just pulled up in a moped?
No, it's the janitor's moped.
Oh, you took it.
Yeah.
How you found the keys? You hotwired it?
It was the keys already in the back of the school.
Holy shit! That was one of your more famous capers. You get suspended for that?
Yeah, I got expelled for it.
You got expelled.
Yeah.
So what you just go to a different school?
Yeah, they took me to a holding cell though for a while. I don't
For
know
real?
why they did that. A little fine, but
Dude, they were trying to scare you straight.
give me straight.
And I just want people at home to know how rare this interview is. Can I get a lighter about it? Am I allowed to smoke blunts with you? Are you of age?
Yeah, I'm with
You'll
it.
hit the gas?
Hell no, I'm on probation.
Oh, for real? Never mind. I don't want to be blown in your face and shit.
I mean, go ahead.
You're probably used to it because like how many smoke, huh?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Is being on probation a new thing?
It's new. I mean, it was either that or go to trial, face 30 years, or 6 years, you feel me, incarceration.
What the
That
fuck
was
are you doing?
like my plea.
What are you doing facing 30 years? Should I tell you what I heard?
I don't know what you
I
hear.
don't think it's right, but I heard that you and your grandfather beat somebody up together. Or at least that you were locked up together.
Facing 30 years.
I know, for beating someone up, that doesn't make any sense. All right, so maybe attempted murder or something? I don't know.
No, it was
Juice
like,
it up.
It was like involving a gun.
Oh.
Yeah, basically somebody said at I guess a college party, I pulled a gun out on them because I couldn't get into the party. But why?
No truth to that? There's no truth to that? It's kind of lit, I'm not gonna lie.
That is turn. That is turn. I like that.
I mean, if you got it on you, you gotta pull it out sooner or later, right?
Yeah, but why pull it out? You're not gonna use it.
Ooh, yeah, that's a good point. Okay.
I'm not just gonna, hey.
No.
You know what I mean?
That's bad news. Especially at like college type shit. You ever see that clip of Famous Dex from jumping out of the car, pulling the gun out of the college party because everybody's trying to take photos with him?
No, I didn't. I ain't see that.
It's so funny. He's like in the car, there's like all these people around, and he just pops out. Ah! Just starts yelling and just pointing the gun, and it just looks crazy because it's like out of college. That's funny.
Yeah.
So, you graduated?
No.
You didn't. What happened?
It just stopped because I was supposed to graduate 2017 originally, but I stayed back. So I went to school another year. I was supposed to graduate 2018, well, 2019. Well, this past, what was that? May, June-ish, whenever they supposed to get up. But due to because I got locked up, that messed up everything. So I was like, I'm not about to go back for another year. That looked weak.
You just kind of gave up on it at that point?
Yeah.
Do you feel like you're getting kind of famous in that area anyway? If you went back to school, would everybody be tripping out?
Yeah.
They love rappers. They probably ain't got that many from around there, right?
Nah, it's a lot.
There's a lot? Who else?
Man, I have a lot of JRs down there.
A lot of little mini Zans?
Yeah. Mini Zans. Like,
press Zans.
Yeah.
The press.
Honestly, it's a lot of rappers down there. The DMV need more people to be, like, more people, how can I say it, like, more targeted in a way. They need people to focus on in them cities because there's a lot of talent out there, but yeah.
I feel
the ones who made it though.
Right. When I first heard you, I think somebody was like, bro, he got like the DMV flow, but he switches it up and he's mad melodic with it. Does that sound correct to you?
Yeah. Yeah.
When we say DMV flow, what do you think of that? Because that's like, we know what we're talking about with that, but some people at home might not necessarily know who they think is of that style.
Of that style, that DMV flow, basically kind of punching in after every line. So I say some people that does the DMV flow, that like where it started, where people started to focus on that area around was Big Flop, Free Big Flop. You got people that's in the game a long time in that area, like Lil Dude.
Yeah. Dude and Goo.
Yeah, you got Guna. So
you gonna give any love to Hoodrich Pablo? I feel like he was kind of early on it too.
With the punching in, I was about to say that, but the only reason why I didn't because he's not from the DMV.
Yeah, he pulled up, set up shop, learned all the styles.
I wouldn't say that's my first time hearing the so-called DMV flow when I heard him.
But it's crazy because that style has blown the fuck up. Where now, I swear to God, half the time somebody donates for me to listen to a song, it sounds like a fucking Swerve song or something. Like, it's crazy the extent to which that flow. Because the thing is about that flow is that, like, you could do, like, a shitty-ass version of it, and to somebody who doesn't really know what they're listening to, they might think it sounds all right. It doesn't sound all right. It's actually really bad.
Damn, that hurt.
Nah. You got a good version of it, because you're, like, the rare person who has a flow in that family, but actually stands out. And you look like a Kool-Aid guy, too.
Like a what?
The Kool-Aid guy.
The Kool-Aid guy.
Bursting through the wall? No? It's like your overall demeanor. Yeah. Who else people tell you look like?
The Fat Boy SSE.
No, that's what I was thinking.
You tell me that all the time.
Every time I talk to you.
Right, every time you talk to me, you tell me that. And then I forgot who else they say, but yeah, they don't really see too many people.
No?
Maybe
the baby. The big baby.
They tell me I look like everybody that's big. Literally everybody that's big.
Yeah, that's just like boring ass jokes. Just compare every big dude to every other big dude.
They can say Rick Ross, fucking Biz Marquis. They can say anybody that's big.
You got like a beard coming in. It's kind of crazy for your age.
No, I don't like chin hair.
You don't. So you get rid of that, but you look like you would have a Rick Ross beard if you weren't.
When I was locked up, I grew it all out one time, and I was like, "What the fuck?"
And trying to fit in with the Muslims.
Fuck no. I'm not Wolverine. I'm not growing that shit up. Hell no.
I'm not Wolverine. All right, so when you start to get like more serious with the music side of shit, or like
I've been
get
serious
interested
with it.
Yeah, because you've been making music since you're like 11, right?
Yeah, I've been recording myself since I was 11, but I've been making music. I say since I was about 9 or 10. From me and you feel me, Kato and Petey, we was.
Those are your boys growing up?
Yeah, those my cousins.
Okay.
You feel me? So we was recording on the fucking beat on from an iPod Nano.
Wow.
You feel me? So then there's this app called IMT Pain where we used to do the little auto tune and the little singing stuff like that, and it just worked up to when I was 11. That's when we got our first studio off Amazon. It's about like $300 for a little Focusrite interface and shit like that.
Wow, really?
And we was using Mixcraft.
So you were trying to really figure the shit out early on. You weren't gonna like just not know how to do this shit. You were like, I'm gonna figure out how to make some banging music. We did it all ourselves. So yeah, we really did it all ourselves. That's crazy.
So that's kind of the lane that I went in, because I also after Mixcraft I learned to work Pro Tools, and you know Pro Tools is what most of the professional studios use. So
right.
Yeah.
That's crazy. It's like, you know, I'm sure so many people see your stuff and they're like, oh, it's like new rappers all the time, and they would never think that you've been working on your shit for 10 years.
Every song that's out besides the Hell Yeah mixtape was recorded by me in my house.
Damn.
Every song.
What happened to your cousins? They don't rap anymore?
No, they do.
Okay.
They do.
You're just the one who's making the most noise?
Yeah. They next though.
They're next. So you're coming back for the team?
Yeah.
You don't got like a crew name picked out yet, or like a label name or some shit?
Plug Music.
Plug Music. That's what you're going with?
And Wealth.
Yeah. You seem like you talk about drug stuff a lot.
Drug.
Hustling. That kind of shit.
Nah, but the people that's, you feel me, that's in that group, because we used to have a group called Forever. But Forever, that's what it started as. It was just us three, me, Kato, Petey. But I don't know, because that's like if your name was, all right, prime example, Pitbull. You got Pitbull.
You literally just think about Pitbull? I get that a lot, honestly. I see that people make memes of me sitting next to Pitbull all the time, so I'm just...
No, I'm talking about Pitbull, like the rapper.
Right, no,
If you type in Pitbull, the dog gonna come up, not the rapper. So it was like, if you type in Forever, our group not gonna come up because we not that big yet, so we had to change it. So.
That's how I feel every time I see a rapper coming out and their name is like Brian. It's like, yeah, I feel you, but nobody's ever going to be able to Google that. So I feel bad for kids who are born these days who can't get the Instagram ads that they want and deserve. You know?
Yeah, a lot of people ask me if I wanted to change my like name to just Xanman. I just kept it as Xan Serving on like the social medias, because that was like who I am. I was serving Xans basically backwards almost.
That's kind of
serving Xan.
That's kind of like a good rap name in and of itself.
What?
Just Xan Serving. Serving sounds like the last name part of it.
But that was because my whole family called me Moody. Like a lot of people in my family don't know my real name.
Oh, really?
So I'm Moody to everybody. So,
are you Moody?
I mean, a little bit.
Me too. I'm emotional as fuck. I feel like what I do every day is based on how I wake up feeling. Yeah,
that was my name on Twitter and all of that. It was Moody Serving before I changed my name. I made an EP called Xanman, the EP. It was only had 4 songs on it, like 2015, 16. So early 2015 or 16. So
how many tapes you put out?
I got like 33, 34. No, about 36 now, not including the ones that's on Apple Music.
Right.
So yeah.
Where the ones on Apple Music are like remade ones with the shit cleared and everything?
Nah, they new. Not they are separate like tapes and stuff like that.
Right. What damn, so like you were just like working your ass off, making a ton of music and just putting out, just grinding, huh?
It's just work ethic to anybody out there, like never stop, because you know it's not gonna happen overnight. I know that's what it seemed like that a lot of these artists are doing, but those are the ones who don't last in the game.
So many people hit me up like like freaking out about their music careers and shit. And I'm like, bro, you're like 19. Shut the fuck up. Like, you ain't putting any work. You gotta grind for a long ass time before you can start complaining.
I'm only 18. I'm not acting like you feel me, I'm the biggest artist, but I'm definitely going to go down in history. Like with them artists that made a mark on. You feel me?
I'm a believer. I'm a big Xanman believer. I gotta be honest.
Yeah.
I listen to this shit.
Appreciate it.
Have you ever had a TikTok?
TikTok like the app?
Yeah. Cause I know your shit blows the fuck up on there.
Yeah, I mean Gucci, you feel me?
Gucci went crazy on there.
And I was locked up at the time.
I had a meeting at the TikTok office, and I was telling them about that. They didn't know, but they were watching it, and they were like looking up a bunch of different ones and shit right in front of me in the TikTok office. Yeah. Damn,
that's crazy. Cause it's like, all right, Gucci is a song that is always the ones that you least expect. I'm not gonna say that I never downplay my music. I would never not put in work, but I would never expect Gucci to blow up. Cause the songs that I try on, cause all of my songs on every mixtape I label, I do sing a song and a trap song, sing a song and a trap song, and I label it greatest to least. So the song that's at the bottom is the one I think is the worst, and Gucci was the third to last song on that team.
Okay.
So I never expect that to get, feel me, over like 2 million on like 2 different videos and 3 million on, 4 million on SoundCloud, you know, stuff like that.
Does that make you wonder if you can trust your own instincts when the song that you didn't think was popping ends up being the most popping song?
Yeah.
That's weird, right?
Yeah, it's weird.
Normally you think that you're capable of guessing what the dope song is, but then that just makes you feel like, fuck, I gotta keep recording more and more because my random ass throwaway that I didn't even think anything of ended up being a big ass song for me.
Hell yeah, because like that's a lot of my tapes though.
Really?
A lot of them. Like ones that's like, why does this have this amount of streams? Why does this have, you know, and I never expected it.
Right.
So.
Do you how you feel about the other Xan rappers out there? Did you see when I was educating Lil Xan about you?
Yeah, I seen it. I appreciate that, but I feel like out of all of the Xan rappers, like I'm the best. Yeah, honestly, because I don't know. I'm not going, you know, be cocky, but I'm starting to get the recognition that I deserve, you know. So, yeah, that's all I can say for real.
Right.
My diversity, I can do old school beat and rap like, you feel me, Nas, or I can do a up-to-date trap beat and punchlines and everything. Right. And this is all me. Most of my songs are freestyle. So
you just get in there and just go to town. You don't got none of those because like you're kind of known for having some wild ass punchlines, just like crazy things. It's not even like punchlines because they don't sound like they're supposed to be jokes. It's just random shit that everybody's just like, oh, you hear what he's, you know, I don't know. It's like you tend to have that effect, but that's all just on the spot.
On the spot, like a lot of the stuff that I see is just on the spot. I don't really, you know, yeah.
No, I feel that. So have you done meetings with labels? What's your outlook on all that in terms of coming up in the music industry?
I mean, I'm gonna just keep on working because I want to show that I'm somebody without the label. You feel me? So I'm gonna just keep on working until I meet that mark that I don't need you. You know what I'm saying? I'm Xanman without y'all. So because a lot of these labels, they getting somebody that offer, okay, they first 1 million views, blow that song up, work on it, then that's it.
You see yourself having a much longer career.
There are a lot of people.
Definitely. Where do you think that confidence comes from? Like you always just felt like you could actually be the dude that... Because
I'm a very supportive person. I don't knock nobody hustle, but it's a lot of people that I just can't get into. I don't really listen to nobody. Nobody gonna be able to say that I sound like anybody in the game, except for some of my punchlines because I get that inspiration like from Lil Wayne. But he's one of the greatest.
Yeah.
Literally top.
That's who you were listening to as a kid a lot?
Yeah.
A lot of people say that, so I'm not that surprised to hear you say that. But you are pretty young, to be honest. I was listening to Lil Wayne in 1998 when I was in 8th grade.
That's
you were not born then, I'm guessing.
Not born.
Not even close.
Nah, close. Close, like 20 something, like 24 months close. But.
Right. I was saying that to somebody. I'm like, you know how I know I'm old because I got a hand job on Y2K. Like when it turned over to 2000. That's old.
Damn. Good hand job.
Probably not. I was like 15.
Yeah.
What's your outlook on girls and shit? I was just watching this video of you in Times Square dancing around with this girl. She had no rhythm. We got to get her in dance class. No offense.
Big dance class.
Big
offense.
If she got an uncle in the gang
offense.
or some shit, I'm sorry, but yeah.
Nah, it's big offense. any of our uncles can holler at us.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's big offense.
Yeah, I got a story about some uncles trying to find me to kill me. And they didn't find me. But I heard about them looking for me and they were definitely going to kill me. Damn. Back in the day.
Back in the day, like how old?
I was like 19. We trashed this girl's house so bad and her fucking uncle was an undercover, or her uncle was a cop. And he like pulled up to the skate park that we were always at, like multiple days in a row, looking for me with a bunch of his fucking cop buddies. Like they were really serious.
Yeah. I don't like cops.
They didn't get me though. I was out of town. And I came back and everybody at the skate park was like, bro, these fucking musclehead dudes were going to kill you. I was like, oh my God, I'm so glad I was out of town.
Yeah.
Anyway.
That's great.
Yeah, but girls, what's the outlook?
What's the outlook? I mean, I got a girlfriend.
You do?
Yeah.
Wow.
Shout out to my girlfriend.
You sure about that?
I'm positive.
You're blowing up. You might not need all that in your life.
I mean, you are crazy.
I'm going to get you in so much trouble. Nah, you got to be the hero now and be like, nah, I love my baby.
I mean, I do. But at the same time, you feel me? Because she been with me like through the storm for real. Okay. So, and that's what I'm saying. That cheating shit, in my opinion, is childish. Yeah. Because that's how a toxic relationship start. Because that's when whoever cheats is going to start tit for tat game.
But this is the thing. You're 19. It might be the time to be childish. Okay. Fair enough.
Yeah, you tried that.
Yeah.
You tried that.